2021! Drama in the pageant world? Nyekachi not accepted to participate in Miss Nigeria this year. What's happening to Miss South Africa? What's going on? How is Chidimma Adetshina now involved in this? I am going to merge these two topics in one video. So please, if you want to see what's going on, please stay tuned for more. Thank you. Hello everybody, if you're here for the very first time, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Oh my God. Guys, I miss you guys. I am so sorry that you have not been hearing from me. Oh my God, I have been so extremely busy, but that is not an excuse why you guys don't hear from me. There's a lot of mess going on in the pageant world. A lot of mess. Even Miss South Africa too. I am quite shocked to hear what's going on. I will also cover that in this video. But now let me talk about Miss Nigeria and what is going on in Miss Nigeria. Now, it is not a secret that last year, Miss Nigeria saw a boom when it came to the competition. Especially, they rode on the controversy of Chidimma Adetshina. Now, if you don't know the story, please watch my previous video in regards to that. That was the talk of the news. We know of Chidimma Adetshina, South African born, who got denounced due to her nationality issues in regards to that. Long story. Last year was basically a movie when it came to that. So she was forced to withdraw because she felt that she did not have protection. So of course, Miss Nigeria opened their arms and then they said, listen, we're here for you, and they saw a boom. And to be honest, thankfully, she placed first runner-up in Miss Universe. Yes, first runner-up. That's the highest a Nigerian has ever done when it comes to Miss Universe. The highest a Nigerian has done is when they won Miss World. So Miss Universe, oh my God. So I criticized the pageant as a whole. I criticized the organization, yeah, because I said that, listen, now that they've seen a boom, it has been a profitable year. We hope to see improvement this year in regards to the production, in regards to so many other things, and that they should not just ride on the wave. We want to see improvement. Now, of course, the fact that Miss Nigeria has done so well, it has even seen that many participants. Many people really want to participate. Now, the controversy now comes to Nyekachi Douglas. Yes, Nyekachi Douglas, if you don't know her, oh my God, you have been living under a rock. The first time I came across her was during Miss World. She was trending worldwide when she was actually being a girl's girl. And she was supporting Miss Jamaica that won. People were like, oh my God, is she the winner? Did Nyekachi win? She was even more happier than the winner herself. This is somebody who is a very accomplished person. She works in healthcare. She's very passionate about her advocacy, about her charity. She's an all-rounded woman, very educated, and she studied also abroad in the USA, and she also attended private schools in Nigeria. Even though they were content, they were okay, but you could see that she's somebody who is a go-getter and who just has those skills. Nyekachi Douglas, an amazing person. She's also a model, and listen, she's an all-rounded woman. So it's not news that in 2019 she won Nigeria's Most Beautiful Woman. Same organization owned by Silverbird Media. But at that time she won. She did very well. She was the longest reigning queen for most beautiful girl in Nigeria because of COVID too. So she covered 2019, 2020, and maybe probably 2021. Correct me if I'm wrong. Longest standing, and she placed very far during Miss World, top 5. Yeah. So then there were talks back in 2022 that she would participate. Now I'm not sure if she participated in Miss Nigeria, Miss Universe Nigeria 2022, but it was in talks. Yeah, in 2023 when I watched Miss Nigeria 2023, And she performed so well. She did very, very well. Unfortunately, she didn't win. Me, myself, I was devastated because many people were devastated. They said she should have won. But you're thinking, you know what? Everybody deserves to be a winner. Let's not be disrespectful to the current winner. Everybody displayed some kind of talent, something like that. They displayed something about themselves. So you think like, okay, you know what? No problem. She said next year, I'll try and I'll try and I'll try until I get it. Yeah. Now 2024, the year that Chidimma came in. Prior to Chidimma coming in, many people thought, oh, Nyekachi had it in the bag. She's definitely going to win it. She's prepared. She's okay. She's doing very, very well. Then Chidimma came, and the moment Chidimma came, all of us knew that Chidimma was going to win because of the controversy. If you guys were not there, you guys were just not there. Any headline with Chidimma in it was bringing publicity. If you go on Twitter, when they talk about Chidimma, 50,000 likes. 50,000 likes. She was always in the news. So to be honest, that garnered attention to Miss Nigeria. And in regards to the votes, people were voting, especially South Africans. They were voting for some of the unexpected people to win so that Chidimma would not get it. And they were viewing it. Now they criticized how the whole organization hosted the show, basically in an amateur way. But at the end of the day, bad press is still press. So Chidimma won it. And of course, and the worst part is that Nyekachi actually made it to the top 5. Now they said that, okay, even if Nyekachi wouldn't win, at least give her first runner-up, second runner-up. Because there were some people in that first and second runner-up, especially the second runner-up, whereby I said, this one did not deserve it. Because in their Q&A, they committed blunders, yeah? So, Nyekachi was not giving anything. And me, personally, I thought she's going to quit after that. She'll probably feel salty. But one thing that I respect about Nyekachi is that she's a girl's girl. Despite Chidimma joining last minute and winning it, she was still graceful. She congratulated Chidimma and she always showed love and support to Chidimma. She always showed love, and I said this is how a real queen behaves. So she said she was going to participate next year. At that time, it was last year, 2025. And I told myself, girl, if they don't want you to win right now, I don't think there's any use. And it's not me trying to discourage her. So I just thought she just said it out of saying sake. I was shocked to see that she submitted her form and it got rejected. Hence why she came on camera and she came to tell her side of the story and how devastating she was, because she has prepared so much time, energy, money, you name it. She saw no reason why they had to reject her application. She saw no reason why they did that. And so when that video came out, many people showed solidarity to her, including Chidimma. Chidimma even left a comment there, showed her support and showed that she's in solidarity with them. And on top of that, as if that was not worse, Chidimma has unfollowed the Miss Nigeria organization. That is where we stand now with this whole thing. Now, again, when it comes to Miss Nigeria, I've watched it in the past, but it's something I don't really delve that deep. I've tried to do my research, and also thanks to my sister, Abby Crystal, show her love, subscribe to her. She's really deep into this, yeah? I can only go off also some of my judgment. Some people might ask themselves, why can Nyekachi not give up? You were already Miss Most Beautiful Girl in Nigeria. You won that one already, yeah? And in Miss World, you placed high. You were in the top 5. Also, you got Miss Africa title in Miss World. You have all these accolades. Why are you doing this again? Why can't you give other people their chances? Why can't you just let people, new timers do that? And the thing is, you can never tell, and my personal opinion is, you can never tell somebody to stop. Yeah, she's a go-getter. It's a dream that she's always wanted. She's very passionate about this, and she's ambitious. She's probably saying, I also want to perform well in Miss Universe and win. So at the end of the day, people give chances. In Miss Philippines, didn't we see the current winner? She's somebody who has tried multiple times. It's nothing new. But then there's this controversy that she has a conflict with the organizers, Silverbird Media. Now, what type of conflict? We do not know. But there were some whispers that she was against certain things that they did. Now, one might ask, if she had an issue with the organization and they didn't see eye to eye, why would she still set herself up, knowing that they dislike her and they do not want her to win or participate? And this is what I was scared of, because I said to myself, if they did not let you win in those 2 years that you participated, what makes you think they will do it this year? So this time they didn't even pretend, you know, for her to go through the whole process. They said, listen girl, don't waste your time. You're not going to get it. Very, very, very devastating. Very, very sad. And you know what? My advice to Nyekachi is that, again, I'm not somebody to tell her what she should do and what she should not do. She's an adult at the end of the day, yeah? But the way pageantry is no longer how it used to be. It's no longer how it used to be. It's no longer authentic. It's now about money making. And these queens, they're bidding behind the scenes. Miss Nigeria and some of the other pageants, it's all about who you know. And they have selected their winners even prior to starting the competition. That's the worst thing. And then you ask yourself, where is the merit? Because I have something to also say about the Miss Nigeria organization too. Miss Nigeria has been there, and this is what I said in my previous video. They've been there for how many decades? 3 decades. The organization, the money that they use, is it being put into the organization? If you see how the show is being hosted, low budget. They do get sponsors, but it's low budget. Even when it comes to the catwalk, when it comes to the venue, when it comes to the designs, I mean the clothes designs, they try. But you would think that Nigeria should even be on the level of Miss Philippines. That type of stage. Professional. But it's more like, oh, okay, that's it. And then when they go to Miss Universe to represent, then it's like, when it comes to the facilities and everything that needs to be done for them, it's not that much. Like, look at what happened to 2023 winner, Michelle. Chidima was lucky because at least they saw her as a high investment, and they knew based on her controversy, they said, okay, we could invest a bit more in her. So there has been so much controversy when it comes to this. Now Nyekachi, you know what? Chin up, girl. Just be fabulous. Be your best self ever. And you know what? If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. But I personally, I would not advise. They can say that, oh, she can attend other pageants. But me personally, I think she shouldn't even, she should not even participate in other pageants. I'm not going to lie. Miss Earth, Miss all those things, Miss Supernatural. Even Miss Supernatural is owned by Silverbird. I personally think she shouldn't, because at the end of the day, the highest she has placed is in the Miss World title. Anything else would be a bit of a downgrade. Now she can continue to be passionate about her advocacy and things that she loves. It's something you cannot take away from her. If in the future, if she wants to continue coaching girls and doing something, setting up her own thing, you know, hopefully, who knows, maybe she can set up her own pageant, something like that. It's not a problem. But nowadays in this pageant industry, it is not popping at all. Just chin up. And even with this Miss Universe thing, like I said, it's no longer how it used to be. So please save yourself. Now, what I'm about to say is controversial, but again, you know, that should not take away why she shouldn't do it. This is just my opinion, because me, my opinion was always that Nyekachi, I see her as a model, a top model compared to a pageant queen. But again, that should not stop her from that. So I really hope that she can heal from this, but the organization has not been popping for a while. Now let me get to the next one. Yeah.